Hi, this is Dr.M.Praveena, Associate Professor and Academic Coordinator, Department of Computer Science with Full Stack Web Development. Today we are going to see about the topic exception handling in object-oriented programming. So what are the things we are going to see here is introduction, what exceptions are for, what is catching and throwing exception, exception specifications, standard Java exception, exceptions and polymorphism, and finally class, resource management and unport exceptions. Introduction. So introduction to exception handling. Due to design errors or coding errors, our program may fail in unexpected ways during execution. An exception is a condition that is caused by runtime error in the program. The purpose of exception handling mechanism is to provide a means to detect and report an exceptional circumstances. An error may produce an incorrect output or may terminate the execution of the program abruptly or even may cause the system to crash. So it is our responsibility to detect and manage the error properly. Let us see about the types of error in exception handling. There are basically three types of error that is available in the, exception handling. They are runtime error, logic error and syntax error. So let us see about the runtime error. The error which occur while the program is running, that is the environment detects an operation that is impossible to carry out, that is called as runtime error. Logic error. This error occurs when a program does not perform the way it was intended. Third one is syntax error. It arises because the rules of the language have not been followed properly. They are detected by the compiler. These type of errors are detected by the compiler. So one of the typical causes of error is memory error. Example, memory incorrectly allocated or memory leaks which leads to null pointers, or it can be a file system error, that is when the disk is full or disk has been removed. The network errors, the network is down or URL does not exist. Next one is calculation error, that is dividing by 0. These are some of the reasons for occurring the errors. Exceptions. How do you handle exception? To handle the exception, you write a try catch block. To pause the exception upon the chain, you declare a throw class in your method or class declaration. The method contains code that may cross as checked exception. You must handle the exception or pass the exception to parent class. That is, every class has object as the ultimate parent. Try catch mechanism. Wherever your code may trigger exception, the normal code logic is placed inside a block of code starting with the try keyword. After the try block, the code to handle the exception should it arise is placed in a block of code starting with the catch keyword. Standard Java exception, throwable exception, that is exception and error. Exception is of two types, that is runtime exception and IO exception, that is input output exception. So catching exception. This catching exception wrap code to be checked in a try block. Checking occurs all the way down the execution stack. Try block can be nested. Control resumes are the most enclosed matching handler. Example, try, normal program code, catch exception. Exception handling code has to be given here. Example, class error 2, public static void main. The main program is given here. Here we are declaring the variable, and the try class we are giving the operations, that is x is equal to a by b minus c. The catch arithmetic exception can occur. So we are giving the catch block. Here the output statement is given, that is system.out println and dividing by 0. And then if there is any exception, then it will be given as a y is equal to a bar b by b minus c, system.out y is equal to plus 5. Conclusion. Exceptions are always a powerful error handling mechanism. Exceptions in Java are built into language. Exception can be handled by the programmer using try catch are handled by the Java environment by throws. Exception handling can only hide the errors. It cannot correct the errors. Thank you.